Network Journal Report. I'm Gary Anthony Ramsey, bringing you stories from the business world that are making headlines in your world for November of 2010. Our top stories include: the midterm elections put Republicans back into power in Congress. Wells Fargo admits mistakes in thousands of home foreclosures. Toyota recalls more than 740,000 cars. Oprah Winfrey gives more money to a South African school. And the Network Journal celebrates the work of achievers in Africa. Our top story: the midterm elections bring the GOP and certain Tea Party favorites into Congress. The Republicans gain control of the House, while the Democrats hold on to the Senate, but by a slim majority after losing 6 seats. The Red Storm swept 59 GOP candidates to victory, including the first African-American Republican to be elected to Congress since 2003. Conservative Tim Scott is one of many who rode the wave of anger and discontent with government and government spending.
If you don't have it, I'm sorry. If you don't have it,
don't spend it.
I'm still sorry if you do not have it.
Don't spend it.
Out of 435 seats in the House, Republicans now control 243 of them, with the Democrats holding on to 192. In the Senate, the Democrats still have the slimmest of majorities, but only by a few seats after losing 6 of them. One of the winners was Tea Party favorite Marco Rubio, who beat former Governor Charlie Crist and Congressman Kendrick Meek, who came in third. And with the departure of Illinois Senator Roland Burris, there will be no African Americans in the Senate. The president's former seat was won by Republican Mark Kirk. The president made his round-robin calls to some of the winners, including political nemesis John Boehner, who will become the new Speaker of the House. Overall, African Americans stayed home compared to 2 years ago. Only 10% of black voters participated in 2010, compared to 13% in 2008. Right after the nation's largest lender, Wells Fargo, reported a third-quarter profit of $3.5 billion, they also admit that they made mistakes in tens of thousands of home foreclosures. The loan maker now says it will refile the affidavits for 55,000 home foreclosures in 23 states. Wells Fargo and other lenders are being investigated by a number of state attorneys general who say the companies have used either flawed or even fraudulent procedures to execute those foreclosures. Toyota has announced a voluntary recall of 1.5 million cars sold worldwide. Half of those cars were sold in the United States. The company says it needs to replace a faulty brake master cylinder seal, which causes brake fluid to leak. The brake fluid warning light will notify the owners of the loss of brake fluid, which can, of course, affect your stop time. The recall affects the following models: the Toyota Avalon, manufactured between 2005 and 2006, the Toyota Highlander, manufactured between 2004 and 2006, the Lexus RX 330, manufactured between 2004 and 2006, and the 2006 Lexus GS 300, the IS 250, and the IS 350. The auto giant was just recovering from a worldwide recall of faulty brakes that may have led to the deaths of dozens of people worldwide. If you think your car is affected by this recall, you should call Toyota at 1-800-331-4331. That's 1-800-331-4331. A charity affiliated with Oprah Winfrey has contributed at least $725,000 toward renovating a school in South Africa, where the group already has helped fund a primary school and where Winfrey built a $40 million lavish academy for girls. The refurbished Vele High School in South Africa's Limpopo province will feature 16 classrooms and accommodate some 640 students when it's officially completed in January. South Africa's schools are struggling to overcome the legacy of apartheid, which left a deep racial divide in the country's education system. Quality schooling is still largely reserved for white or rich black students. And finally, every year the Network Journal celebrates the accomplishments of leaders in business and government. But this year, the TNJ 40 Under 40 goes to Africa. This year's selected group of honorees were recognized for their proven performance in their industry, contribution to their communities in Africa, success in their business and professional careers, and in their commitment to the development of the continent. Selected individuals were honored at an awards gala at the La Palm Beach Hotel in Ghana and profiled in the magazine's November 2010 issue. The issue is available across the United States and in Africa. For a complete look at business stories that affect your world, subscribe to the Network Journal. You can always feel free to check us out here at TNJ.com. And for a complete look at national and international stories affecting your world, go to OurNewsNow.com. That's the Network Journal Report. I'm Gary Anthony Ramsey.